Hey guys, as promised, it's time for an extremely belated YALC roundup and book haul, which I'm then turning into an August book haul because reasons. So I had an absolutely amazing time at YALC. It was hectic and ridiculous and anxiety-inducing in all the best ways. And I barely got to see any of the LFCC stuff because when I did go down there, I overheated and wanted to die. But I met Hayley Atwell and that is the important thing. I had a ton of fun doing the Cosplay 101 workshop on the Friday evening. Huge love to Lisa, Imogen and Heidi who joined me for that. And thanks to everyone who turned up because I was genuinely concerned I'd get maybe 3 people turning up and all of them would be my friends doing it out of pity. So if you made it, you're amazing and I hope you had fun and got something useful out of it. Saturday panel was both awesome and terrifying in equal measures. Not sure if it was made better or worse by the fact that I couldn't physically sit down in my costume, which led to me being stood behind the chair I was supposed to be sat in, like Samantha Shannon's creepy armoured bodyguard or something. But despite that initial awkwardness, the panel was amazing to be part of and the audience had some really great questions, so I hope you guys had fun too. It was fun hanging out with Helena and Taryn and Samantha again and finally meeting Alice. And I'm sure we'll end up doing events together in the future. At least until we all age out of the extraordinarily young authors group at any rate. To everyone who came to get a book signed by me or bought a copy of my book over the weekend, you are the best. And to everyone who complimented my cosplays or expressed concern over my inability to sit down for 8 hours, you are also awesome and I thank you. I was fine, by the way, though I did have to have a very long sit down after I finally got changed. Oh, shout out to Anna McCarrow for helping me unlace my corset in the green room despite the fact that we hadn't technically met at that point. No one I knew was around and I was about to pass out if I didn't get changed soon, so thank you so much. Now, on to the books. I was pretty restrained, I think, considering how many amazing books were available, but there was some I just couldn't say no to. One was, of course, Under My Skin by James Dawson, though James disappeared before I could get him to sign it. Next time. Drop by Katie Everson is one that I am hugely excited to read. Katie is a lovely, multi-talented individual who is also my cover artist for the teleseries, and I have heard so many amazing things about this book. Hansel and Gretel I picked up at the Bloomsbury stand because, duh, it's gorgeous. Also a nice short read, which is great because I am so behind on my Goodreads challenge. Then I got these two for £2 each at the end of the weekend. Unfortunately, the third in the End of Days trilogy was the only one they have left and I don't own the first 2, but I've been meaning to read them for ages, so I will soon fix that. As for the 100, I've heard great things about the TV show, so I'm hoping the book will be just as good. My final purchases of YALC were these 3 books. I got Starcrossed, Ice Kissed, and Unremembered, which I got in a 3 for $10 deal. I haven't heard much about any of these, but they look really awesome and I can never resist books for those prices. Other books I've acquired this month are Nimona by Noelle Stevenson, which I have wanted to read for so long and I'm very excited about. It looks so great and I don't think I've seen a single bad review of it. Am I Normal Yet by Bourne, which I picked up at its launch party. Holly is awesome, Holly's writing is awesome, I really didn't need any other reason to buy this book. Then, because my publishers are the best and they spoil me absolutely rotten, I've got 4 books that they sent to me this month. There Will Be Lies by Nick Lake, which I was gonna grab at YALC, but they sold out too quickly. Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas, which after being given a brief plot summary, I decided I needed in my life. Concentrate by William Sutcliffe, which turned up completely out of the blue with nothing but a note that just said, "Lucy, I think you're gonna love this one." And if there's one thing I've learned since being welcomed into the publishing industry, it's that marketing people know their shit when it comes to book recs. So I'm probably gonna love this one. The 4th book, ladies and gents, is none other than Queen of Shadows by the wonderful Sarah J. Maas. I've been waiting for this book for so freaking long and it's kind of killing me because it arrived like the day before I started writing a brand new project, so I have had no time to read it. I think I might have to break my golden rule of no reading while writing for this book because, yeah, I need it. So thank you, Bloomsbury, for sending me wonderful things in the post. That is all the books I've acquired since YALC, and while I would love to say I'm gonna do a video soon telling you all what I thought about them, my to-read shelf is kind of ridiculous and I can't say when I'm gonna get round to any of these. But I rate every book I read on Goodreads and usually tweet about the books I enjoy, so when I do read them, you will find out. So have any of you guys read or are planning to read any of the books I got this month? Let me know in the comments below and I will talk to you next week. Bye! Hey guys, so originally I had something totally different scripted for this video, but I decided to go another way.